Hi, Nigerians. I would have started this broadcast tonight by saying good evening from here. But there's nothing good in that country right now. Nigeria, as a country, has become a killing field where people die young, where pregnant women, children, babies are killed without repercussion. Not only is it heartbreaking, but it's very, very disheartening. The problem that we have right now has been there, lingering for a while. Let me go back a little bit. It's not necessary, but sometimes it's always good to go back to the source. Buhari retired as a major general in the army. And why most people supported him when he contested the last time against Jonathan. Jonathan was doing pretty well. Everything was going on well. But the divisiveness in that country, in that contraction called Nigeria, they ganged up against him. Tinubu was one of them. Bakari was one of them. This Buhari was one of them. They ganged up against a man doing very well and got him out of office. Buhari stepped in, made Nigerian promises. He never kept any. In fact, he multiplied our problems before handing over to Tinubu, the present president right now. My coming out this evening is as a result of the Benue killing of over 200 and plus innocent Nigerians who were murdered on Friday evening into Friday night, transiting to Saturday, early hours of Saturday morning. I don't know why Tinubu has not visited these people. I don't know why Nigerians have refused to protect themselves. You cannot remain helpless. If the government refuses to protect you because of the resources in your area, you protect yourself. No life has value more than the other. Over 250 innocent Benue citizens were killed this weekend. And the president, all he could do was to tell the governor this morning to dialogue with the killers. Here in America, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Never. You knock them out. When I say you knock them out, you take them out. Just like what you see Israel doing to Iran. That is the only language they understand. For the president of a country to tell the state governor to dialogue with the people killing them tells you there's a bigger problem. I remember when Autumn was the governor of that state. I was here in my house one evening when he went on radio, on TV, to tell Nigerians how he ran. I can't be too sure, maybe 3 or 4 miles from his farm to escape the bandit attack. They came for him, they were shooting, so he had to run on foot for 3 or 4 miles to escape being caught or killed. That was the state governor. The same Benue. I remember vividly, shortly after that time, they shot him up. Autumn never spoke again. They took away his braveness. They shot him up. The present governor, it's a pity that you are the governor right now and the same thing is happening to you and your citizens. In Borno, it's the same thing. In Plateau, oh my goodness, and everywhere in the country. We have the military, we have the Air Force, we have the Navy, and we have the police. We also have the immigration services. What are the immigration services doing? Here in the US, right now, everyone living in the US here can tell you what is going on. And I know for sure that most of you in Nigeria, you know what is going on here. The immigration is picking up illegal immigrants and sending them back home. Why can't you start doing the same thing in Nigeria? I'm getting somewhere. If the immigration can do their job diligently, part of that problem will be solved. People like Buhari, who sees a cow more precious than the life of a Nigerian, should have been arrested long time ago. You can't put a cow to equal a life, no. But that was what he did, and he got away with it. Today, that man is a free man in a country that is burning daily, where the same people he led into this country that he pardoned are still doing the same thing. Sometimes they even attend parties with them. And you say there's no solution inside. The people doing these things attend parties, you know them, you know who they are, you see them. You see them among the military, you see them among the Air Force, you see them among the Navy, and you say you have a problem that you cannot solve, you don't know how to solve. The first time I heard of this Nigerian movie, and I later watched it, Blood Money. When non-Nigerians hear blood money, the first thing that comes across is they point to Kanayo Okanayo, because he was the actor, he made that movie. He was the producer, and he directed that movie. Blood money is what our politicians are eating today. You are sacrificing Nigerians, sacrificing your citizens, sacrificing the lives of those that you are supposed to protect, that you took oath to protect and to provide for. You are sacrificing their lives to live in a certain way. It's all political. Taking people's children, killing them, babies, destroying the future. That is why I said the generation unborn, they need to know those responsible and how they did it. Yeah. Since this massacre, genocide has been going on in Benue State, Tinubu has never been there to sympathize with these people. If there's peace in Benue, can Tinubu go there? He should go there and spend just 2 nights in Benue State without escort. And for you, the governor, right there, right now, if I were you, I will resign, I will throw in the towel, let someone else take over. Because this is not going to be the end. Take a poll. Since you assumed office, how many of your clients' men have been killed? Even living in IDP camps, they still go there and they kill them. What the president, what Tinubu told you by saying you go and dialogue means there's something he knows and he doesn't want to be part of it. It's as simple as that. That's an easy meat to digest. There's something he knows, he doesn't want to be part of it, and he pushes you over. But I am going to tell you, you don't negotiate. You don't dialogue with terrorists. No. You take them out. The same way they're knocking your people out every day, even children, even pregnant women, that's what you do to them. How can somebody come to your house, kill you, take over your property, take over your house, and begins to live there? And you're waiting for the government to come and fight for you. There's something I want to suggest to you, the governor of Benue State. I don't know if you will be bold to do it, but I'm going to say it here. This problem can be solved because we know the foundation of this problem, and from all the information that we have gathered so far, those behind them are known to the authorities, but they don't want to touch them. Tinubu, the best you can do right now is, you see, from the rank of colonel to Major General, retire every single one of them. If you want to clean up that country, that is what you got to do. President Tinubu, this is me telling you this. If you love Nigeria enough to make that country work for every Nigerian, what you do is retire every serving personnel from the rank of colonel to Major General. Retire every single one of them. Do the same thing with the police. In the army, the highest ranking officer should be a major. And with the police, a deputy superintendent or a superintendent of police. Then probe every single corrupt one of them. The retired ones, you probe them. That is the way to go. If you want to save that nation, please retire from the rank of colonel to Major General. Send every one of them home. Probe the corrupt ones. Do the same thing with the army, the navy, the air force, and the police. The same thing with customs. All these generals that we hear, serving general, a retired general is doing this, a retired general is involved in this, and so on and so forth. When Major Mustafa was the CSO to Abacha, Abdul Salam and the rest of them, including Dia, fear they led them near Mustafa. If you all have forgotten, go to Buta panel, it's there. Yes, they're all high-ranking officers. Even, what's his name? Is it Yakasi, this Yoruba man, Adisa Akinloye, and the rest of them. They were all major generals, just your pile-up ranks. But they were afraid of a major, just an ordinary major. Because they understand, they know what could happen. They know what that young man could do. So if you decide to save Nigeria today, you want that country to work for every citizen of that nation, of that country, retire from the rank of colonel to Major General. Send them home and probe the corrupt ones among them. For the army, let the highest ranking officer be a major. The same thing with the Navy, the same equivalent with the Air Force and what's it called? This other department with the police, DSP, superintendent. Let's start afresh. If I have a key with me and I mistakenly drop that key somewhere, what do I do when I go in search? You go to that location where you think you lost it and you look. Most likely that key is going to be there, that you pick it up. We have lost it. We have lost Nigeria, but we can recover that country. We can recover and retrieve that country. And the only way we can do it is what I have just given you, the idea on what to do. I know you may not do it. The kingdoms of darkness does not fight each other. No. Because they are in the same group. You're one of them. So I don't expect you to do it. But if we want to clean up that country today, that is the way to go. Send these high-ranking officers home. Probe the corrupt ones among them. Put them in prison. And let the new leaf grow. And on this note, today is 16th of June 2025, and the time now is 11:17. My Benue people, I sympathize with you people. I am tired of being heartbroken because of what is going on in that country, Nigeria. Especially Benue people. Now there, they married one of my sisters, my late sister. The husband is from there. Enough of this blood money when on they eat Nigerian politicians. These people that are dying every day, what is the difference between these people and your children? I see no difference. But you can afford to kill them, to take what God blessed them with, to take God's blessings away from them by killing them. And you think you're going to live to enjoy that money? You think you're going to live to enjoy peace? You think you're going to live to have comfort? It not they happen. That will never happen. If they don't have anybody to speak for them, I am one of their mouthpiece, and many more Nigerians will continue to speak on their behalf. I haven't lost any family member. In all this madness that is going on in that country. But because of the love I have for that nation, even when I haven't benefited anything from that country, I'm still doing this because the generation unborn needs to know the kind of parents, the kind of people that we have and we had. history will never forgive any one of you. I know none of you is going to make heaven. It will never happen. It will never. None of you will ever make heaven. No. Not with what you people are doing to Nigerians. How can a blessing become a curse? If not greed, if not madness. When you tell somebody, say, Papa, they're mad, you go say, Anna, you insult my papa. Look at the actions of your parents. Look at the type of decisions they make. Look at their behavior and tell me it's not madness. I'm going to cut this video here. We continue tomorrow. God bless every one of you watching. And please help me grow this channel by subscribing, sharing this video, and that is basically all I ask for. You know, subscribe and share my video. If I'm making sense, thank you. But if you feel I'm not, it's okay. But still share. Let your friends know that there are people somewhere doing what you and them cannot do. And I don't blame you for that. Good night from here, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.